What do these coins here have in common? I'm sure you've guessed it already. All of these coins are graced by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. And this video is a look into the future. What'll happen when she passes? She's had a long reign, and I'm no expert, but I think she's had just about the longest reign of any British monarch. She was born in 1926. That was before my grandfather was born. And it'll be an interesting thing to see what happens when she passes. Now, this video isn't meant to be political at all. I know here in America, we've had a fascinating relationship with Britain. We were the first to revolt. And interestingly, she's seen many of her colonies leave during her reign, even though it's only been since about 1953 or so. I'm not sure the exact year. But boy, she has quite a bit of history herself, and it's amazing to think she knew Winston Churchill. In fact, I think he was prime minister while she was queen in the later years. Just all the people she's met, the places she's been, the colonies that have left: South Africa, Rhodesia, India left a little bit before her, Pakistan, Hong Kong. Hong Kong was very recent, actually, I believe. But she's still important in one dimension, at least, in the bullion world. She's still very important. So we've got a wide array of coins here. And a lot of these are from smaller countries that have found a niche in the bullion market. We've got Perth, Australia. You got your Commonwealth countries. Canada, Australia are huge in the bullion world. And Britain, the UK, they're also very big in the bullion world with the Britannias. And these are very beautiful coins. This is the, I guess it's an anniversary edition with the oriental borders. They're very nice. Talk about the lunar series. These are big. Mainly it was started through Australia, but even Britain now does it. The question really is, what will these coins look like with fresh blood? And we don't know when she might pass. Her golden years are definitely behind her. She's lived to the ripe old age of, oh gosh, what is it? I think she's 93, maybe. And we assume, I guess, Prince Charles will become king. And I'm wondering just how quickly these mints can change the dies. Who's going to be the first to release that the new bullion coin? Because I think there will be some demand. And I'm wondering if there might be a little mini gold rush for the new designs. What will they look like? You got your Canadian coins. I think this design itself has always been a little bit more reserved. There's no crown on it, like the other countries. But the maples are very nice. And that'll be an interesting coin to see with the king. Niue, you got your Disney coins. Smaller production usually, but they have a very nice image on the back, or the obverse. It's like a reverse proof, very nice striking contrast. And Star Wars is, I suppose, part of the Disney franchise. So they've also tagged along. And that's part of the story, is that there's lots of little micronations, islands, and they've found it lucrative to make agreements with some of these larger mints to do special runs, and apparently they're all part of the Commonwealth, so the obverse usually has the Queen. But this is a nice coin from Australia, the kangaroos. They're going to look pretty cool with a different face, I think. Here's an interesting coin from St. Helena. Very nice coin. The Guinea. Historic. I really like the look of it. It's kind of like a proof, but it's got some very modern aspects. The rose on the flat field. It almost looks like a hologram. It's very cool. But that'll be an interesting coin with a different face. And what do we know that island for? Well, there's only one thing. Napoleon spent his exile there, and it will always be remembered for that. But almost nobody lives on the island. There might be 20 people who live on the island, so obviously they aren't making that coin. I'm not sure who is, what private mint. You got your Britannias. This is a really nice design on the Britannia. That'll be an interesting coin with a different look on it. Here's another Niue. Now, I'm not sure. I think some of these coins might be also in a relationship with New Zealand. I'm not sure how that works. But those look nice. Forgot my other light. Moving along. Next Gen series from Australia. Very nice coin. And I think they did a super job on that. That'll look very good with the king. You got all your Predator series. I've already showed, these, the Voyagers. Harkens back to the Voyager dollar, silver dollar. It's a very nice coin. And they've all got the Queen. Australian Spiders. Nature series. These are cool. Now, the Perth Mint is calling this a coin bar. I don't know. I don't think it's a coin. A nice piece of bullion, though. Wish they were a little cheaper. They're kind of pricey. The dragons. Very, very nice. The kangaroos are another very nice coin. Here we've got a Incus maple. Incus. Very well done coin. I really like this one. It's the, I guess, the British lunar pig. It's just got in the background there a little farmhouse with some smoke. I think it looks great. But they're pricey, so I've only got one. Oh, and of course the Golden World. I don't have much gold. But that'll be interesting for sure when they get a new face on those. But I guess she's in good health. I haven't heard any horror stories that she's on her deathbed or anything. And I wish her the best. Hopefully she reigns for a while longer, but you never know with these things. She may live to be 110 years old. This video may be a bit premature. But when she passes, it'll really be the changing of the guard in so many things. So what are your thoughts? Will there be any drastic changes when Queen Elizabeth passes away after having been in power for so long, the longest reigning monarch in British history? Will the future house be short-lived? Will there be any other houses fighting for the throne? It was interesting. I looked up her grandfather, oh gosh, I guess George V maybe. He changed his last name after World War I because they were part of a German family, and he had pressure back home to do that. They changed their titles. And I know you had the House of Hanover, going back to the American Revolution. That was a German house. I think that was also George. And then her father, George VI, I guess it was. His brother abdicated after a very short stint. He had a shorter rule. Well, I guess it was 36 to about 53. Not bad. He did see a lot of his possessions change hands. India, the crown jewel of the British Empire, left. Oh, here's George V. Right? Let's read it. Let's see. Yes. Well, actually, that says Georgie IV. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's the 4th. I'm not sure. Oh, no, it says 5th. That's Latin. 5 del Grada Britannia. Yeah, I never took Latin. I did take some French. I never took Latin. 1930. He lived a little bit longer than I remembered, I guess. But so that's part of my question. Who do you think will be the first mint to come out with a new British coin with the new monarch, King Charles? Will there be a new gold rush for those coins, the new designs? I know personally, I'm a sucker for that sort of thing, so I'll be buying the new coins, especially if they're a good design. If Perth is coming out with cool king bars like that, can you imagine? Awesome bars with the king, and I'm an American. Don't get me wrong. My favorite coin is this right here, the American Eagle. But we all like to have a little variety in our stack. So, yes sirree, Bob. You got a new face on there. And that could cause a real spike in bullion demand right there. If they're coming out with good designs. What are your thoughts? Leave a comment down below. Like the video. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm not going to be making a million videos probably. I'm pretty new to the game. Just trying to improve my setup here. But if I have a good idea from time to time, if my perspective can add a little bit to the plate, I might make a little vlog now and then. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great week.